I'm Mount Use the Number, and I'm here to tell you what Baccano is and why you should watch it.
Well, Mr. Vice President, I was thinking about how to make the story easy to understand, and I thought, well, the easiest way to see this is through our eyes, so I picked the time when the whole mess was first brought to our attention. Smart, huh?
156 points.
Ugh, out of how many?
While that's the easiest way to see this mosaic, you should think about more than time. The characters are crucial elements as well. Do not neglect to consider them. Let's say... Ow!
Ah, Isaac!
What if we were to look at the eccentric pair of robbers and see the two of them as our central players? Or perhaps... the young man who suffers with a cursed destiny. Or perhaps... the Gandor family's brilliant young capo. Or perhaps...
What about this guy?
So Baccano is from the same author as Durarara, and even takes place in the same universe, not that there's any direct crossover in the anime adaptations. Yet. Baccano is presented in an even more abstract way than Durarara. An old man and a young girl are investigating a series of strange and connected events throughout history. Most of the anime takes place between 1930 and 1932. That includes that investigation, by the way, and focuses on the events surrounding and the hijacking of a transcontinental train called the Flying Pussyfoot. I love that name so much. It is nearly impossible to point to a main character as the character or characters focused on switches so often, and I could probably make a convincing argument for almost every character being the protagonist. But all the characters are great, so whatever. As you've probably guessed, the story isn't told entirely in chronological order. The aftermath of the events on the Flying Pussyfoot are shown for most of the characters in the first episode. The events on board the train are shown in order, for the most part, but it'll quickly jump to some point before, after, or even during the events on the train to show something that doesn't seem to be related in any conceivable way that later ties into something else we've seen that eventually weaves a brilliant web of interconnected happenings. I fucking love it. Since this is set in Prohibition-era America, we have the whole conflicting crime families thing going on throughout the story, but true to this author's form, there's supernatural things happening too, which I don't want to get into too much. There's a bit of action, which is excellent and quite bloody, but it definitely isn't the focus of the show. I love being taken through the seemingly erratic story, which is actually very specifically and skillfully crafted with an incredibly diverse and brilliant cast of characters.
Dallas.
Hey, Miriam.
What, Isaac?
She's crying.
Crying?
Yeah, she's looking at a picture and crying.
A photograph.
It must be her lover.
A romance.
I'll bet they were lovey-dovey.
Lovey-dovey.
Perhaps they've been forced apart.
It must have been a bittersweet farewell.
Or maybe it's death that stands between them.
Tragic love.
How did you know?
How could you tell? I could hear you.
What should we do, Miriam?
She looks pretty tough.
You know what we are? Brutal thugs.
Brutal thugs.
She's laughing.
Laughing.
She was crying just a second ago.
She is acting rather strange. You two are just so funny.
We had no choice.
No choice, huh?
Tell us everything about your lover.
We're good listeners.
And advisors. We no lie, we tell truth.
Oh, and trust me, things get pretty dark and fucked up in this one, but at the same time, it never really seems to take itself too seriously. It's not something I can discuss in depth without spoilers, but it's just another thing I love about this show. I'd say that you should know if the show's for you after 4 episodes. It has 16 episodes total, and there's potential for another season somewhere down the line. Maybe the team that's working on Durarara now can jump on this after? Please? That said, this has been I Won't Use a Number. Keep loving what you love, and as always, I will see you next time with something else.